Mm. Hello. 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 Come on in, come on in, hey. Come on in, come on in, hey. Come on in, come on. Hey, come on in, come on in. Yeah, come on in, come on in. Uh-huh, come on in. Okay, now come on in, come on in. Hey, I see Phil in the house. Let me see who in the house. Artful Mind in the house. My cousin in the house. Play them keys in the house. RCB Fit in the house. Pia Pia in the house. What's up, y'all? This is this is A, me with the fresh face, lip gloss on my eyelashes looking very shiny. This is B, the final episode of Spirited Sundays for a while. And I can't wait. We're just gonna talk about it. Because baby, I'm taking a little breaky break, okay? But you already know what we do on Sundays, honey. We party and we pray. On Spirited Sundays, I said we party and we pray. On Spirited Sundays, I said we party and we pray. Oh, on Spirited Sundays, I said we party, we pray. On Spirited, 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 Spirited. Hey, hey, hey! What up, y'all? Okay, Jim been working for the girls. Stop playing. Stop playing. The Jim been working for the girls. So, y'all, I came here with no makeup on, with my hair out. So we could talk, real spill, woman to woman. I'm coming to you as a woman. I'm coming to you as myself. And I am really sad about ending Spirited Sundays, but I wanted to talk about why. Okay. If you have been following me, if you know the journey, Spirited Sundays really started being consistent around July of last year. And I dedicated every Sunday to being vulnerable, to healing out loud, to struggling out loud, to going through my lessons with y'all every Sunday, to listening to God and then sharing whatever wisdom came on my heart. So I always wanted Spirited Sundays to be we party and we pray so that people can know you could be spiritual and still be lit. You could be spiritual and still have fun. You can be working on being your best self while being the bomb. You know what I mean? And so Spirited Sundays to me was like healing a lot. I talked about toxic behaviors. I talk about struggles with my families. I talk about struggles with my friendships. I talk about struggles within myself. I talk about trying to get myself together, trying to get in line, trying to figure out who I am, what is my best life, and how do I make that happen? So this year with y'all has been like me opening up to people. I'm doing things this year that last year I didn't feel confident enough to do. I'm doing things and having conversations this year that last year I wasn't ready for. And so I got to heal and have a really vulnerable journey with Spirited Sundays with y'all. And so recently I just accepted a job at the Ape store in New York City. It's a streetwear brand, but I'm working 5 days a week. And if you've been following me, then you know that I'm also building my music career at the same time. And I'm running my hair company, Spirit Loves Locks. And so, baby, the plate's heavy. The plate is heavy. But I'm very specific about having balance. It's Libra season. Shout out to the Libras out there. Y'all cool or whatever. Scorpio season's coming, though. But I'm very specific about having balance in my life. I can do it all, but I don't want to ever overextend myself to the point where I start making things slip. You know, when you put too much on your plate, how can you be good at everything and have time to be to yourself and have time to grow your spirit and have time to take care of your home and build with your family? So I had to think about what makes sense for me right now. And what makes sense for me right now is to put Spirited Sundays on a pause and get my life together and find my new balance. My birthday's coming up in less than a month. My career is shifting. I'm finally showing, y'all might not have knew that the whole time, but I am a rapper and I'm from Atlanta. I'm a musician. I'm an artist. I'm a writer. And that is my heart. And so for the first time, I finally have been vulnerable enough to go for my dream career. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I need the time to actually develop my craft, to actually work on my craft, to be good, to get better, to listen to critiques, to work with instructors, to take classes. And so because I started working 5 days a week, shout out to the Lord. Shout out to the Lord, because he know my bills needed to be paid. He know my bills needed to be paid, honey. But that leaves me 2 days to myself. And so in those 2 days, I need to be meal prepping, working and running my business, and building my craft. If you don't ever take time to like be internal, I'm very internal, I'm very reflective. So I can't be out here all the time. I want to make sure that if I'm going to be the best, I got to put those kind of hours in. And so I need the Sundays to do that. I could be at the grocery store right now. And so I had to put Spirited Sundays on a pause because the time is necessary for me. I only got 2 days off. I need them. Just like that. That's simple. But all the but guess what? I am finally going to strip all the old audios and make it a podcast now. Okay? So that means you can have Spirited Sundays in the car. You can have Spirited Sundays on your walk. You can have Spirited Sundays on the plane when you're riding the plane. You can have it when you're driving. You can have it while you're working. You can have it while you're cooking. So I'm going to shift Spirited Sundays to being a podcast. All this wisdom don't need to go to waste. I feel like we all heal together. Some people started their businesses. Some people started showing their talents. Some people started healing relationships in their lives from Spirited Sundays. So don't think she about to just go away. She ain't just go away. You feel me? So the podcast will come out and then I can go live a couple times a month, but it's just not going to be on a specific schedule. So that means you're going to have to be following the journey, watching to see. I'm announce when I know I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna be like, look, y'all, this Sunday I'm going live. But putting it as a podcast to me will allow us to always get the gems, get the richness of it, and then it also allows me to get the time back. Cause baby, I be trap rapping. Okay, I grew up on Gucci Mane. I grew up on Yo Gotti, T.I., Jeezy. I'm an Atlanta girl, and I had to really sit back yesterday, and I was like feeling like things were like falling all over the place and I couldn't find my balance, and I really sat back and thought about where I came from versus where I am now. Okay. And so I grew up in Decatur, Georgia, went to Gwinnett County in middle school. And in elementary school, there was a time I had a specific memory that came up. I remember walking by the school talent show and being so sad that I didn't apply to be in the talent show. And so I've always wanted to be in performing arts, but I was always so scared to be judged, so nervous to be embarrassed, to not seem cool, to put myself out there. And I don't even know that. When you're a kid, you don't know that. You just know, like, I want to do that, but I'm scared to do that. And so I didn't do that. And so now, having opened myself up, went through college. I did a pageant my last year of college. I've been wanting to try pageants, but again, I didn't want to be not cool or seem too nervous. What if they don't like me? What if they don't accept me? What if I embarrass myself, you know? And I did a final pageant, and that was my first time seeing myself on the stage by myself. And I said, oh, I kind of like this. I like practicing and working on this. In college, I was a part of the step team. And so that's where I got to see myself be a part of a team and learn how to step and dance. In high school, I was a cheerleader and I ran the school store. So I've been in business and in performing my entire life, and I didn't know it until I got in my journal and wrote down, how did you come from Decatur, Georgia, born at Grady Hospital, to living in New York City as an artist, taking care of yourself, making that shit happen for yourself? And it helped me not be so hard on myself. And so the decision for Spirited Sundays is just because it's like, Spirited Sundays, that's you, bae. This is bae. You feel me? This is bae. Like, I needed this. I need Spirited Sundays. Like, I need to talk to God, you know? But now God is telling me it's time to go internal and get good. Because I'm a perfectionist. So when I apply myself to something, I don't let up until I see exactly what I want to see. And for me to get to the level that I need to get to and that I want to see myself grow to, it's going to require me to study, to learn, to refine, to grow, to develop. Because the original intention of Spirited Sundays is to be a one-woman like entertainment show. And then afterwards, I play music. So if you was here in the beginning of the Spirited Sundays journey, when I used to go live on Wednesdays and on Sundays, I used to play music. And I wanted this to be a place where it was like, you get lit, but you also get lit vibrationally. So you get lit in your spirit, but then you get lit, you know, dancing, listening to music. So I've always wanted to blend spirituality and hip hop and being dope, but also being a good person, being a positive example, being a role model. I don't mind being my own role model, you know? Going within hermit mode. Oh, yeah, someone said tarot readers call going within the hermit mode, and you'll come out of it as the high priestess. You know what? That's what I'm praying for. I'm praying that this next 3 months, I dig deep. Like, I'm going to work every day, y'all, but then I'm on Udemy taking classes when I come home from work. You feel me? I'm taking songwriting classes, taking some editing and Photoshop classes, because I'm a one-woman show right now. So I do all the content and design for not only my music, but also for Spirit Loves Locks. I do product design for Spirit Loves Locks. I've been wanting to drop the edge control, but I got to design the label. So as a one-woman show, as someone who is like really doing everything she can to make her dreams come to life, I got to make sure that I can give the full investment into all of that. So I'm going to transition Spirited Sundays into the podcast. And then I'm going to drop the edge control, drop the retwist cream for the lock people. I got other stuff, drop the scarves. And then I'm also going to be working on my music and doing what is deep in my heart that I've been scared to do. And now I've put myself out there, good, bad, and ugly. And this week, y'all, woo, cha. This week, I've been getting the good, bad, and the ugly. And I said, this is part of it. So I've been learning some tough lessons, honey. I'm not someone who always was good with criticism, but I have to get good with it. I have to be able to look at myself and see, where can I step it up? Where can I be better? And where am I doing great at? Where do I love being myself just like this? You know, I'm not here to be likable. I'm not here to be accepted. I'm here to be me. And the people that like me gonna be here. And a lot of my life, I feel like I spent trying to be unproblematic, the version that people want to see, what we need. And my truth is, look, baby, I'm me. And so now that I finally allowed me to pull up to the front, now that I finally allowed me to show up, bold, big, and bad, ready to dance on their ass, I want to explore that. I used to play saxophone in the 6th grade. I write trap music, but in reality, I write other kind of music too. I just don't know how to sing. So I'm like, maybe someone else could sing my songs. How do I get into the songwriting business as well? And so these are things I'm trying to figure out. And I want to learn how to sing as well, but I want to work with other people. So I'm like at this new phase where I finally got finances good, where I can take care of my home, but now I can grow creatively. It took 24 years for me to even realize I was a creative. And as I'm coming up on my 30th birthday, don't tell nobody because I look 22. But as I'm coming up on a major birthday and starting a new decade of my life, I'm just like, who's in here? I don't even know all that I have in here, but I know that I have a damn good time making music. And when I play it, people be like, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. So all this time I've been praying for God to help me be an artist. And Savage September helps me just put my toe into the water of exposing myself. When you're a creative, you expose yourself. You know what I'm saying? You love something, you care about it, and then other people be like, ugh, yuck, yay, love it. So, people gonna give you all kinds of reactions, and you gotta just sit there like, ouch, ouch, okay, thank you. And that's what I'm going through right now. I had a couple of ouches. A couple of people wasn't feeling it, but a lot of people liked it. And so I'm having to grow through that, y'all. That shit, I be acting tough, but I'm sensitive, baby. I got feelings, baby. I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit, in the words of Miss Badu. And so I'm gonna be vulnerable. I wanna know what else I got inside of me. One of my dreams is like, y'all think about Josephine Baker, or how like they used to have those old nightclubs and like it's just one woman singing there on the mic. I have a dream of that. I'd like to see myself do that one day. And I just remind myself that with balance, again, the love and the hate, you're going to get the good and the bad. And you got to be ready for that. And so I'm getting myself ready. And I think, I know. What do they say the definition of success is? Preparation meets opportunity. Preparation meets opportunity. I don't know when God gonna do what God gonna do. That's gonna do what it do. But God got me this job, and it's I love it. I've been working for a week, and I already love it. So I think if I keep following my heart and following God's guidance, then God gonna do something. But when God opened that door, you better be motherfucking ready. When they say go up in there and play a song and do a performance, I got to be goddamn ready to give my heart and to not be scared. And the only way to do that is to be prepared. And so I'm spending this next 3 months preparing. Do I know what my opportunity is going to be? Not exactly, but I know that any room you put me in, I'm trying to turn heads, trying to blow a motherfucker mind, blow minds in that thing, So I got to take some time to just be by myself and to really, I don't even know the word for this. I got to take some time to dig it, give it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to go deep. And let's see what happens. So I want to say, someone said cultivate. 43 of me. I love that. I gotta cultivate my own greatness. Your greatness don't just come up. You gotta nourish it. Someone else said polish the pearl. Now that sounds kinky. I gotta polish the pearl, baby. So glad you're taking time out for yourself. Thank you. I need this. And the time is like I said, I'm coming home after work grinding. On my off days grinding. Like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. So everybody who started something, take everything we learned from Spirited Sundays and let's go. Let's grind it. You started a business in this last year. You started your talents in this last year. You started a project in this last year. You started healing this last year. You started finding yourself. You started talking to God in this last year. Whatever you started doing in this last year, really do it. Think about what direction you want your life to go in and realize it's up to you to do it. Like, someone said, this is the best time to do it. You had that moment of inspiration, like anything is possible. Exactly. I'm tired of thinking about it. I'm tired of praying for it. I'm ready to make it happen. Okay? So be on the lookout. I'm going to do the podcast probably not this month because my birthday is coming up. My birthday is coming up. And before my birthday, I have next week, I'm speaking at an event. I'm hosting an event next week, y'all. Like, look at the Lord. Look at the Lord. Someone that I worked with years ago continuously recommends me for hosting jobs. You know? So it's like, okay, I'm preparing for that as well. Someone said, so ironic that I've recently been saying that I am healed. Then I get on here and I see it's the last episode. I feel that was God. Wow, yeah, you are healed. And after the healing, what comes next? Growing, learning, doing more. And I'll tell y'all, one of the craziest realizations as I pursue my dreams is that I no longer feel mad inside anymore. And I didn't expect that. Like, I'm feisty, so I'm always trying to fight and look for stuff. And when I started putting myself out there for the love and the hate and the criticism, something in me just stopped fighting anymore. It felt so good. And I'm like, wow, when you do what you actually want to do, you don't just have a random attitude anymore. The world is not your enemy anymore. It's exciting now. And so to watch, hold on, I'm letting the cat out. Go ahead, girl. So to watch and feel like on the inside, the transition of me being like, oh, I'm not even mad anymore. Somebody try me, they want to fight, they want to argue. I feel like, hey, baby, I'm not even doing that. I don't got that energy in me. I'm working on something bigger than any altercation. I'm focused. So I encourage all of us, because Spirited Sundays was also about not just what I'm doing, but we all doing this together. We're humans. We're connected. We've been connected on the planet. And I realized I wasn't angry at life anymore because maybe I was just angry at myself for not doing what I genuinely wanted to do. And we don't always know what makes us sad and what makes us feel so off or uncomfortable and be like, man, fuck all this shit. We don't always know what it is, but sometimes it's us wanting to do something and feeling like there's no way for us to be able to do it. When in reality, we can probably start with whatever we have. We can start with whatever we have. And then we can make something happen. So I'm starting with what I have. And then I'm going to bring about what I want. And me doing Savage September literally was like, you don't have to have a videographer. You don't have to have anything fancy. You need to have your desire, a camera, and to put yourself out there. And so I'm saying that to all of us. We don't have to have all the tools that we think we need. Whatever we got in our life today is enough to start today and watch the opportunities for more. And you get creative. and you start finding ways. Like I've been video editing on YouTube for 3 years. So now when I go to edit a mini music video for myself, it's like, oh wow, I thought I needed a video editor. I low key can do it myself. And it doesn't mean that I want to do all these things myself all the time, but right now all I got is me, my camera, and these dreams, and my pen. So you have all that you need to get started on what you want, and watch the fight drop out of life. You're gonna stop fighting life and feeling like everything's against you and doesn't want you to win, doesn't want you to succeed. In reality, it just takes you stopping whatever distractions you got. You know, when I did Savage September, I went to the gym 5 days a week. I only drank once a week. And I was able to create a lifestyle where now I don't feel the need to drink during the week at all, anyways. You know? So you know what's holding you back a little bit, and you know where you can be giving a little bit more time. I had to stop watching Girlfriends for 3 hours every night because I could be taking my classes, because I said I wanted to be better. So therefore, one thing is not making me better. It might be entertaining me and making me laugh and a good bonding experience. But what if I only watch Girlfriends on the weekends? And what if during the week I did my classes? Then that way I'll be getting better at what I want to get better at, and I can still have. So when I say it's Moesha for me, yeah, we all know what your addiction, because it's about to be the Parkers for the girl too. I love the Parkers. That reminds me of me and my mom watching that growing up. Me and my mom. So what I'm saying is I had to adjust how I was spending my time, and adjusting it is bringing about my reality, and I'm not mad no more. So if you adjust how you spending your time, you can do what you love to do and find that balance and start creating the life. And you too might not feel like life is against you. And I don't even know if you feel like that. But if anybody has ever felt just, randomly like dissatisfied, I'm so unsatisfied with life, it could be because you want to do something and you're not doing it. And you got to figure out how to do it. It's not going to be easy. I'm making sacrifices. I'm working my ass off. I'm tired. I be going to bed at 10:30 just so I can feel refreshed in the morning to do what I got to do in the morning, But satisfaction comes just from pursuing whatever it is that you want, not from achieving some big goal. The satisfaction comes from the fact that I've wanted to be a musician and now people know me as a musician. Satisfaction is I wanted to be a musician and now I'm taking classes, vocal classes, writing classes, studying, listening to all the music that I love and seeing why does it inspire me? Why do I love this music? How does it make me feel? I like making music that make people do a little dance. You know what I mean? So my shit always going bop. But now I'm looking at life differently because I finally started doing what was in my heart. And so if you are dissatisfied, start doing a little something that's in your heart, and things going to start shifting in your life. You got to be willing to let things go. You got to take some things off the plate. Even if you made a commitment to something, you got to be willing to take things off your plate for you to commit to something else that you want even more. And they say that sometimes good is the enemy of great, because people will stick with what's good, and so they will never go for what's great. You know what I mean? So you might got something good in your life right now, but if you want something different, you want it great, then you have to be willing to put down the good. And that takes tough decisions. And I saw something that said winners know how to quit. Winners know how to quit. Winners know how to pivot. Even listening to Damon John, like an ad came up and he was like, I was a van driver, then a waiter, then a clothing designer, then an investor, then on TV, he went from industry to industry to industry. And that's the only way for you to go from this to this to this to this, is to know when your time with something is done, and then you start moving in a new direction. The only way he's been successful at all of this is because he was willing to move in a new direction, willing to learn, willing to grow. And that was making me I was something else I thought about this week. I know I'm going along with it, honey, but this is my last episode and this is mine. I want to talk about everything I was thinking about, like usual, because I love Spirited Sundays, and that's why I'm still gonna go live sometimes. I'm gonna tell y'all what. But the thing that like keeps us from attempting, or kept me from attempting sometimes, is like, I don't feel good enough. And it's like, well, when you were born, you didn't know how to write. When you were born, you didn't know how to speak. When you were born, you didn't know how to walk. You learned. And so go on Udemy. If you want to learn how to do something, go on Udemy. Udemy be dropping the classes for $11.99 sometimes, $12.99 sometimes. You always want to learn how to cook? Go on Udemy. There are resources that are inexpensive now. Everything does not mean you have to spend $10,000 to go learn how to do it. You can learn how to do anything you want to do. You want to be a creative writer? You want to be a screenplay writer? You want to do anything? You can go and learn it. You better go learn your shit so that in 5 years, you the bomb at your shit. And in 10 years, you're a master. It's 2020, the first year of a new decade. You know what that means? And at the end of this decade, you could be a completely new person, thriving in mastery. A book, what is that book called, by Malcolm Gladwell? He talks about the fact that it takes 10,000 hours for you to be a master at something. 10,000 hours is about 10 years. So what you gonna do, what you gonna start now that you might be a new little baby at, might be a seed at, might be a calf in right now, that you're gonna end up a bull, a tree, a full grown forest in 10 years. All right, think about it. That's all I'm saying. So that's it. Thank you for being here on Sundays with me. Thank you for watching. The podcast is going to come out. All this wisdom is going to get chopped up, sliced up, reserved. You better eat it and send it to your friends, and send it to your cousin them, and send it to your sister and your brother them, send it to your mama them. Okay, and in the meantime, in between time, I'm going to be back here grinding, and I'm trying to be show stopping, show stopping. Trying to be show stopping like Danny DK, honey. Someone said, I don't want to leave. Yes, you know it. Wait, I had a song. What song was I going to sing? No, not that. Dang, I had one too. That was a good, like, I'm leaving, but not for long. And I'll be back. I'm going to miss y'all. But guess what? I'm going to still be doing stuff. And I'm going to be back. So don't even worry. Don't even worry. But when it's time for me to show up on the stage and show out, I'm gonna show out. Okay. Oh yeah, write that on there. Right? Yeah. What y'all like about Spirited Sundays? I did all the talking. I got more time. Aaron, I'm so sorry, girl. I know you need to come get the thing. Come get the I hope you got in the building. Someone said, thank you so much to everything that you've poured out to us. I pray God restore everything back into you. Thank you so much. I'm getting my get. God gives me my get back already. I'm so happy, y'all. I'm so happy to just be attempting. I'm so happy to just be doing, going for it. Someone said, I love how authentic you always were. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm going to have to, honey. Someone said, got me tapped into my divine feminine energy. You already know. Sexy and strong, very divine. I loved you for sharing your true, authentic self. Yes, thank you. I love y'all for sharing your stories. Someone said, I love the theme song. We party and we pray. Yes. Someone said they love the intent and the content. That's deep. The intent and the content. Thank you. Because every time I go to Spirited Sundays, I pray to God that it's not just me talking. I'm like, God, work through me. Use me, please. Use my spirit, please. So the intent behind the content has always been to bring God in a format that felt cool to me, that was authentic to me. So thank you. I appreciate that. The authenticity, divinity. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being you and open. Thank you. Tiffany said, I hope we get my mind right. Love the energy. Thank you. Oh my God, you guys. Abby, God, stop. Stop. You better stop. Did not catch them all, but when I did catch Spirited Sundays, it was always relevant info, and the message seemed to be always on time. That's the Lord, baby. Because I never judge if you don't show up every Sunday. Maybe that Sunday wasn't for you. It might have been for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So I always trust that God gonna bring me exactly what I need when I need it. The other one mean one night. I'm gonna know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna know what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do. Y'all, look, this is what I be doing all the time. It's just so funny. You truly dropped some gems. Thank you. Thank you, 43andMe. You are so supportive. I appreciate that. For real. Definitely helped me to rethink my direction for sure. You don't like that direction, you better turn, make another turn. If I don't like something, I'll be like, ooh, I'm done with that. Next. For real. You better keep what makes you happy in your life. Key to happiness is doing stuff that make you happy, even if it's hard. But you better not be having things in your life that don't make you happy. Better drop it quick, honey. The looks was always on point, and the comedy. I was serving looks for Spirited Sunday. Y'all better get up on that YouTube and find out. You right. We did get into the looks. And every sponsor, no, I'm going to say 90% of the companies I was like sponsor of the day, that was Black companies. Black authors I was putting out there. Black cosmetic companies I was putting out there. Black jewelry companies I was putting out there. I wanted to put on for my people. And that's why we know Spirited Sundays ain't going away. Because I got to still be putting on for my people. Cindy says, you helped me find my own look. Period. I'm a stylist. I worked at Bloomingdale's for 3 years, but I always was intentional about how I pulled up looking here. Even today, what I said, I'm coming at you woman to woman. No makeup, hair down, white t-shirt, simple girl. Letting y'all know this the motherfucking real me. I be letting y'all in on the craziness. Like, when I'm doing this, I don't know that I'm about to do it. It's just my personality. And I be like, Jesus, I can't believe I'm letting the folks see I'm crazy, God. But that's that on that. When I catch you on Sundays, you just remind me to be like, to be free, to be yourself, speak up, get cute, pop out. Girl, yes, that's my motto. Speak up, get cute, pop out, be yourself. Be yourself. Move as your own light. Something my mentor told me was walk with your star. Walk with your star right here, shining. They're uncomfortable with you? Well, guess what? You're going to have to be uncomfortable then. They trying to isolate you? Guess what? I'll remove my presence. Your loss. But you need to remember, keep your head up and know the value that you bring to your own life and to every room that you enter. This is the power pose. I bring value. I bring value. Say that. I bring value to people. I am powerful. I'm strong. I'm a blessing and I am blessed. I am loved. I deserve to be here. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to thrive. It's a privilege for others to be in our presence always. Come on, Cindy. It's a privilege to be in this energy because this energy is refined. This energy has been worked on. This energy has been developed. I don't just see my flaws and sit with them. I see them, I accept them, and then I work on everything I want to get work on. You can be your own big project. You should be your biggest project. Your life should be your greatest project. Your story. That's why I wrote my story from elementary school to now. And when I got done reading, I said, now, that's a damn good story. It's a damn good story. But I didn't know that I was writing my story until I wrote my story and got to see how my decisions are my story. My actions are creating my story. I'm the one who said yes to moving to New York. I'm the one who said yes to quitting my job. I'm the one who said yes to my dreams. I'm the one who said yes to going through the struggles of losing friends, losing friendships, losing family members, like shifting. I'm the one who said yes to developing my own style, to changing to locking my hair, to being someone I never thought I could ever be. And when you write down how you got to where you are and you see where you came from, you realize I'm always learning, growing, and evolving. And it's me who is choosing where this story is gonna go. What the hell you writing? A lot of people don't even think about the fact that they writing a story for themselves. But if you write your story out, like I did, I wrote my story out and I said, okay, that's a good story. Now what's gonna happen next? You can then start to predict what's gonna happen next because I realized I'm the author of my story and my life. And if it's good now, it's only getting greater. Timmy could say, you're so motivational, girl. I love your positivity. Thank you, girl. For real, y'all. You are the creator and the author. So don't shy away from it. Write your story down. I went back to journaling and it's doing wonders for my mind. So I'm going to keep doing that. Period. All right. I love you guys. Julius, you late, baby. You're going to have to watch the episode. It's last for now, but the podcast is coming and I'm going to holler at y'all. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be good. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be good. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be good. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be good. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be good. Hey. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be good. Hey. I'll holler, honey.